Hey you guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How's everybody doing? As always, I hope you're having a terrific day. For those of you new to my life, for those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. For those of you who are returning, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back. All right, it's funny that I said that because this song is in my head. There's a love reading here in front of me, and I had to look up who sings that song because I feel this energy in this love reading right here. Okay. And overall, in general, it looks like there is a twin flame union, some kind of divine union, because I see both cards here, but there's a separation here. There's a separation. You have the card of love blocks. Okay. You also have, let me go ahead and dive into it. Like I said, well, I'll show it to you in a second. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what, real quick, before I do this, I said in the last video I was going to do a quick shout out. And I know this has nothing to do with the love reading, but it was in my heart. And I said, you know what, I'm going to say something because, you hear so much about, and I know this is probably not the place for a political thought to come through, but you just hear so much about how people want to get rid of, any immigrants, particularly Latino people. We'll just say that, Latino people. And I wanted to give a shout out to the Latino community, because they have showed up and showed out in my neighborhood like you would not believe. Okay. And I know, there's going to be people who are going to say something like, well, yeah, because like I said, we had the whole thing come through. Now, And I hear people saying, well, yeah, they showed up because they were getting paid. But at the same time, so are those people who are coming through, with the all of the trucks to, lay the tarp, all those who are coming in to do the roof repair and the structural repairs on all these buildings and these giant trucks and the whole nine, and the people who are showing up to collect the trees and shoot through the machine and shreds all these branches and all this other kind of stuff. I was watching them the other day. But these people, I was walking on my way to work, and in the last couple of days I've seen a large Latino community, and they're just kind of standing there and they're just waiting, to be of service, to help. And are they getting paid? Yeah, they're getting paid, but so is those other people too. So that has nothing to do with nothing. All right. And they have done, when I tell you, they have done a sensational job. I don't see any other race standing out there just waiting to be of use and waiting to be of service. It's a very large community of people, and they're just kind of standing around, and they were waiting. And then when people needed them, they would pull up and they would say, all right, you guys, come on, let's go. I need you to come over here and help me with this. And they did that, and they cleaned up everything, and it looks like 1,000 times better than it did beforehand. Okay, it was a mess. When I can't even begin to tell you how much of a mess it was over here. It was ugly. But anyway, and they came in and they did a phenomenal job. So shout out to the Latina community. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for helping us out. We really appreciate it. If nobody else has ever said it to you, if ain't nobody else said it to you, I'm saying it to you. You guys are rock stars, absolute rock stars. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for helping us. We love you. Whether anybody says it or not, we love you and we appreciate you. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to dive into the love reading. All right. Sorry for the thing. I meant to say it ahead of time, but I was looking at this and I was like, let's just go ahead. But then I was like, nope, I got to say that. So now back to your reading. All right. So like I said, you have here 3 cards that make it very obvious that this is a deep connection here. There's a very deep connection here in this particular reading. I love that. It's twin flames. This is a divine counterpart connection. All right. And past life love, your souls remember this intense connection. And then you had divine union. Okay. Now, what is interesting is, okay, like I said, there's this clearly this twin flame connection, this very, deep connection between 2 people. Okay. You had love blocks and you got silent remnants, and it's very interesting. So there's a very serious relationship here. Okay, but there's obvious blocks. Okay, there's some ish has gone down in this particular relationship. All right, so you guys know what that is because there's so many of you out there. It's very obvious that something very ugly has taken place between the 2 of you. Silent remnants. It says remains, the history, but it also says restore. It says amid uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. So I feel like that there was a twin flame relationship and it got obliterated. But the universe is saying that this can be fixed. So for some of you guys, this is a relationship that can be fixed. All right. You have with love blocks, it says dismantle hidden barriers to restore harmony and trust. Okay, and then amid uncertainty, love has the power to rebuild trust. So you got trust in here twice amongst those 2. All right, so and then even with this card here, divine union, use the wings of empathy to bring love and harmony. Okay, so it's like this. There's a relationship that has been hurt. I'll say it nicely. And when I see love blocks and remnants, honestly, I feel like it's been destroyed, like straight up destroyed. Okay, but the universe is saying, believe it or not, amid the ruins, of this relationship, there remains an opportunity for you guys to get back together. There's an opportunity for you guys to reconnect, okay, with divine union, using the wings of empathy. Okay, so you guys, your souls remember each other. Okay, you guys have known each other in other lifetimes, clearly. A divine counterpart connection. And it's unfortunate. But this relationship had been damaged, okay? But according to the 3 cards there, it is not beyond repair. So there can be, but like I said, with divine union here, and it says you have to use the wings of empathy, it is going to take a lot. A lot. You literally have the card of forgiveness here. So there's this twin flame relationship, and it says forgiving yourself or another will help you to move forward. With divine union and forgiveness here, the opportunity for forgiveness, the opportunity for a reconciliation is possible. Okay. It is, we'll just say this, it's not out of the realm of possibility. All right. You guys are all different. You would have to discern for yourself whether or not you feel that this is something that can be repaired or not. Okay, but if seeing love blocks and silent remnants, I think that it's gonna take a lot, a lot. Clearly, with forgiveness here, it's gonna take you guys and using the wings of empathy. It is going to take both you guys being willing to work at it. If you want to restore it, it's possible. It's definitely possible. What's interesting here, and I'm going to pose this question: which one of you guys has got a poker face going on? I see the card, poker face. So someone is out there. It could be you. For some of you guys, it's probably you. For some of you, it's probably the other person. They're putting on a face. If it is your person and it is not you, your person is putting on a front in front of people, acting like this relationship didn't mean a damn thing, and talking all kind of ish and the whole nine, right? Talking ish. But the fact is the fact, okay? It is what it is. Divine union, twin flame, past life love. Okay, this person can talk all the shit they want to talk. Okay, the bottom line is they're just putting on a poker face. Okay, they're pretending. All right, their heart is broken. Their heart is, they're in their feelings, or it could be you. Maybe it is you. And you are the one who is hurt, and so you are putting on like it doesn't mean anything to you, but the reality is the reality that it was once upon a time something. It could be both you guys. Maybe both you guys are like, what, you're playing it off like it wasn't anything at all, but clearly it was. It was from you can't lie. The universe knows the truth. You can lie and your person can lie, but the universe knows the truth, and the fact is the fact. The truth is the truth. Okay, this is you guys you guys are the real deal. You absolutely are the real deal. Okay, there's no mistaking it here. None. Okay. You have the other card here of secret desires. You have vulnerable, talk, and reveal. Secret desires. So you guys, it's like you one or both of you guys may be talking and acting like it's nothing. Okay, but the truth is the truth. All right, it is a twin flame situation. You guys have known each other in other lifetimes. All right, it's a divine union, but like I said, it's been damaged, possibly, maybe not, beyond repair. Like I said, the cards say that it is definitely possible, but it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. If you guys decide to do that, it's going to take a lot for you guys to get back together. You've got two cards here that suggest that you need to embrace the quiet moments, the garden of souls. Embrace the quiet moments. Okay, and then you have the card of retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Okay, so if you guys are still reeling from the pain of your breakup, okay, one or both of you may need to recharge your batteries. Okay, how you guys do it is up to you. For some of you, you may be the kind who likes to go out in nature, reconnecting with the earth is the thing that would best help you to heal from the whatever happened Okay, so for some of you, just going out and getting into nature is that thing that can help you kind of recharge and replug and, help you regroup from the devastation of this. And for others of you, just being alone, just spending time, some alone time, rediscovering who you are. All right, your desires, your needs, your wants is going to be the thing that benefits you. So everybody's different. Take it how it resonates for you. You have unplugged. Somebody is throwing themselves into their work. All right, they are using work as an excuse. And it's weird. This card literally came up in the past. So yeah, somebody is literally throwing themselves into work. Okay, because they feel like if they work, they don't have to think about it. Okay, but I keep telling you guys, you can work your ass off. At the end of the day, you do have to put head to pillow, and all of what you tried so hard to block out will come flooding back into your awareness. Okay, so just know that you can do that. So if it is you can do that, but good and damn well at the end of the day, all that you were trying to block out, and ultimately that doesn't do you any good. Let me say that's not going to benefit you at all. Okay, throwing yourself into work is not the answer to this. Okay, so for those of you, if you are in a twin flame relationship and you are trying to block it out, it's not going to help. It's not going to work. Okay, you can work your ass off. Real is real. The truth is truth. If the universe is saying you guys need to get together and do whatever it is you need to do, you need to do that. Working only delays the inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So it's pointless. It's pointless. It's like the universe is saying, look, you can either, get it together and get together and figure this shit out. I'm sorry, but figure it out or something. You got to do something. But throwing yourself into work doesn't work. It's not going to work. You're only delaying the inevitable. Okay, and then you have the card of here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. What did I say? What did I say? Twin flame. This person is your true love. I told you, divine union. Okay, what did I say? Past life love. You guys are the real deal. Okay, and it's like, look at that. The universe just wants you to know that, okay? Your person, your true love is already a part of your life. But, unfortunately, something happened and left this relationship in ruin, in spiritual, romantic, love ruins. Okay, but like I said, it is possible for you guys if you want to fix that. But like I said, truly it's going to take both of you. Okay, love blocks, so blocks is in it. The universe is saying if you want this to work out, y'all got to dismantle, put the blocks down, put up the walls that you guys had put up. You got to take those walls down. Okay, if you're wanting to work this out, but you guys have got to talk. Okay, get rid of the poker face. Okay, stop acting like it isn't what it is. It is. Okay. All right, and then now this is what had me thinking, and I had to look it up. Let me show you. Oh my God. You have the card of fate lines. Okay, destiny, threads, intertwined, direction. You got fate is here. Okay. Your relationship is literally in the hands of fate. Quite literally. Look at that, fate lines. You've got destiny, threads, life. Follow your heart. You guys are intertwined. Okay? You're intertwined. And fate and destiny is at play here. Okay? For some of you, this is just meant to be. It's just meant to be. Okay, you might not like it, you may not want it, but it's just meant to be. Okay, now, for others of you, here's the rub. For some of you, here's the rub. And this is what made me think about that song by Erykah Badu. You have dream weaving. Your destiny seeks you. Dream weaving. You got down there. See, your destiny is calling you. So for some of you, I can see a situation like this, especially once again, the winds of change are here. The winds of change. Okay. You had alteration, a shift, new directions, okay, are some of the words that are associated with that. So I feel like this for some of you guys. Is it a possibility for you guys to get back together? Yes, it would take a lot, absolutely. But for some of you, I feel like there's something bigger at play here. For some of you, there's something a little bit bigger going on here. All right, with your destiny seeks you. So for some of you, maybe the thing that comes between you all is the fact that one of you is being pulled, is being called. You're being called to go in a certain direction. Okay, and certainly with forgiveness here, I can see a situation where it's like, look, maybe you guys could get together and talk and then forgive each other and then move on, okay? Because you've got your destiny calls you. For some of you, the reason y'all can't be together is because one of you has a destiny. One of you has something that you came here to do. In which case, if that is the case, that is why I heard this song by Erykah Badu, See You Next Lifetime. Okay, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. I cannot sing like her. I could if I put my energy into it, but I'm not trying to belt it out. Okay, it just came in my mind, in which case it's like, here's this relationship and it's been obliterated and it's a shame because, everything, it has the possibility. You guys known each other in other lifetimes and you love each other desperately, but and some, you may be called to, one of you or both, who knows, is called to do different things. You'd love to be together in this lifetime, but you can't. And so, oh shit, I guess I'll see you next lifetime, but that still doesn't mean that you can't forgive each other, Is there another one? Nope, I showed you that as well. Or did I? It's a situation. You have this one here with ritual ground, and at the bottom it says connect with spirit. Okay, so this is going to be something that you guys are going to have to work out, figure out yourselves. Okay, so for some of you, true enough, you guys are the real deal. You're the real deal, all right. But something has happened, and the universe says that you guys absolutely can make this work, okay? But you both sides have to be willing to come in and get rid of the poker face. Stop acting like you don't care. You know damn well you do. Stop trying to work to, take your mind off the fact that you love each other, or they love you, you love them. However that goes, everybody's different out there. So whoever is trying to throw themselves into work, no, it's not going to work. You can do it all day long, but you're only delaying the inevitable. The mature and responsible thing to do here is to try and figure it out. Okay? Forgiving yourselves, fate lines. Fate is at play here. For some of you, whatever happened isn't beyond repair. But like I said, both of you guys got to be willing to do it. Okay, you're going to have to follow your heart on that situation. For others of you, like I said, it's fate, and there's somebody is being called to go do something. Okay, in which case, that song which popped in my head. I guess I'll see you next lifetime, you know. You know, it's so sad. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. That's, you know, for some of you guys, this is really painful. And I apologize if it came across like I was just being flip about it. I'm not. You know, it's terrible. It's terrible. You know, really. I feel for you. Truly. I do. But, you know, like I said, some of you guys, you can forgive each other. You know, but it's going to take y'all getting together. Everybody needs to stop. Stop with the poker face. Stop working. You know, with retreat here, either you need to go do that. Someone needs to go and connect with themselves and figure out what the hell they want to do. And then you guys here and now, your true love is a part of your life. This, you guys can fix this and continue on in the here and now. Or you can just say, I'll see you next lifetime. You know, you guys are going to have to figure that out for yourselves, okay? In the past, I used to throw my opinion in there, and I'm just going to, you know, say, you know what? You guys figure that out for yourselves, okay? Like I said, the only advice I can give you is that this is not out of the realm of possibility. It can be fixed, but you guys have got to literally poker face and unplug is right up over each other. It was like this. We'll do that. That's how it sits in my as I read this. And then right under that was connect with spirit. Okay? So, those of you who are spiritual, seek counsel. You may, I guess if you're religious, I don't know. I don't know too many religious people who would be on my channel. If you're spiritual, connect with the Most High. Both you guys. Figure out what the hell you're going to do. Okay? And then, but this cannot continue like it is. It could, but like I said, if you're wanting to get back together, you're only delaying the inevitable. Get rid of the poker face, stop working so much, and figure it out. Okay? All right, secret desires. With secret desires, I feel like you guys truly feel for each other. Y'all, you have desires for each other. You want one another. Your true love is already a part of your life. Okay, love is still there. There you go. Secret desires you feel for one another, and this can be fixed. It looks bad. Yes, it does. It absolutely looks bad. It looks a mess. But like I said, you've got divine union here. And it says use the wings of empathy. Okay? To, what's that say? To bring love and harmony back into this. Okay? Both of you. The wings of empathy. So that means, you know, both of you guys are going to have to say, okay, I feel for this person. I get what they, you know, they were in a tough spot, you know, I don't know. Okay. Or maybe you know, they need to vice versa. They need to say the same thing about you. Okay. What else could you do? What else could you do? You had no other options. You know, what you had to do, what you had to do, right? So there you go. All right. So that is the message. Whew. Man, I started not to give it because I was like, wow, a lot of people are not going to want to hear that shit. What do you mean? That, you know, it's been obliterated. You show it here with these cards here. It's been blown to bits. It's in mere remnants, you know, but the universe says, you know what? Believe it or not, it can still be saved. Believe it or not. So there you go. But you're going to have to practice forgiveness. All right? Stop working so much. Retreat. All right, figure it out. Get together here and now. This is your person. Your true love is in your life right now. All right, so figure it out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I love you guys. I will see you next time on the next video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Man, I was gonna go to the grocery store. That's not gonna happen. Anyway. You guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you next time on the next video. You guys take care. Bye-bye.